unmuting, and let's go ahead and boop.
As an example, imagine a tornado is about to strike your house. Reversing mirror, send the tornado right back the way it came.
All right. All right. So tonight, for Mega Man Maker, it's gonna be a little different. Gonna go ahead and do some level creation. I do want to start by finishing a previous level that I never did get to finish. All right, let's see.
Again, I can't shake the eepiness out of my head. Cause I can't shake my head right now.
Let's see. So what I've got right now. Okay. Let's see. So, what to do for this bit? Oops. There we go. Uh... Alright, Oh, right. It would probably help if they were actually moving in the first place. There we go. As I recall, these were the Wily 1 tiles. And I guess some up and down enemies ought to be good for this segment. Ah, that would be kind of mean, but I could totally do that. Or not. Never mind. Okay.
Meh.
Yeah. There we go. Kind of a dickish move, but... let's see. Do-do-do. It was number 9 that had... these guys. Let's see.
Ah.
I think I'll go ahead and... let's see. Wall blasters. Just suddenly a bunch of wall blasters.
Excuse me. I have an evil idea for a level here.
Yeah?
Remember, I think it was like from Quickman stage.
Yeah?
Double the lasers.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's tried that. I was thinking of something a little more evil here. Let's see. Okay.
r/Lemway Chronicles. Happy birthday to important Xenosaga character Jesus Christ. Never forget that Jesus Christ is an actual character in the Xeno franchise.
Where is that one thing that I...
Because Xenosaga was, like, unapologetically Christian.
Okay. So now
So
with...
I guess...
Let's see.
I guess, to be fair, if Jesus Christ being an actual character in that series doesn't convince you, then each Zohar having the name of one of the apostles would.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, Chrono Trigger was kind of Christian too, because if I remember right, the 3 sages were named after the 3 wise men.
Yeah.
Alright. And let's go. Full Quickman. Okay, so the whole thing about this particular segment... Actually, let's go ahead and put the checkpoint over here. All right. Alright, there we go. So just to test this segment, let's see. And then the red one. And just to make sure nobody tries to cheese it. Okay, so.
Hi, my baby kitty. Oh, you're so warm, huh? You're also so tired, you're laying your head on my shoulder. I promise Mama will start feeling better soon. What time is it?
It is 8:53.
Okay.
Okay.
Leons! Baba, Baba. Dabas. Hello? Yeah, there you go. Baba, Baba. Sit. Here, let me help you sit. There you go, Babas. You almost had your energy for the scrap.
Okay. All right. Uh. Okay, doing that. It will be slow. Uh.
I
Alright.
have an appointment on the 28th. I don't know if I'm gonna be in good enough shape to walk there.
Alright. There we go. I guess I can put a mini boss enemy or two here.
Are you bathing, Babas? the best clean kitty in the world.
Uh, all right. Okay. On second thought, it might be a bit much.
Oh, who's hopped in? Skyko has hopped in.
Wacka wacka.
Oh yeah, this level, the kill your frame rate level.
Hey, frame rate.
There we go. Okay. So if
What
you...
he's making in Mega Man Maker.
And then the tricky part would be figuring out how to hit the Whopper.
Is taking all of my strings, not to make a Burger King joke.
That's the enemy name, Whopper.
I mean, the best way to beat the Whopper is with the Big Mac.
Bruh.
I mean, he did give it a big smack right in the eye.
Yep.
What?
Alright, let's see.
Wait, what did you say, Amso?
I said, well, he did give it a big smack right in the eye.
Ah. Also, yeah, like I said, it was taking all my strengths not to make the joke, and yeah, did not have the strength to do it in the end.
Oh, you're actually making your own level?
Yeah, that's a thing that you can do in Mega Man Maker.
Oh.
I did start like a level pack for my own levels, but I never did get around to finishing the fortress stages, so...
I wonder if anybody's actually made like Super Metroid in.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. A lot of people have definitely like recreated level 1-1 from Super Mario Bros. Several times.
If you, I mean, we've straight up had Metroidvanias in this.
Yep.
Remember that what was it?
Moctezuma's
Montezuma-
Revenge.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Took you 3 streams to do.
Yep, that's the one.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't swear off, like, viewer suggested levels after that.
There.
Because that was a viewer suggested level.
Yep.
I mean, it was well made, but damn was it frustrating.
Okay, and let's keep that going. And then back one. Alright. Let's see. Okay.
Hey, Silver.
Yeah.
So, it looks like Final Fantasy. Let's see. Wait, where's? Hold on. Give me a moment. Oh no, they're here too. So it looks like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, along with pretty much every other Final Fantasy title except for the remasters, or what's it called? Pixel remaster. Yeah, they're all on sale. So you want all 3 of them for Christmas?
Wait, which ones?
7, 8, and 9 for Steam.
Oh,
Do it.
I think I
Are they really?
Yeah, they're all on sale. Here, let me give you the.
I think I already have 7. Let me double check just
I've
to be
already-
sure.
I've already got 8. I just don't have 9.
I
Do it. So that way I can make Remy play them.
Because 7 and 8 are $4.79, and 9 is $8.39, but they're all like 60% off.
Do it, Emma. So then
X and
Remy has
X2 is
no-
only $11.99, so.
Yeah. Do it, Emma. So then Remy has no excuse not to play them.
except for, technical limitations.
Oh shit, that's.
I never
Oh.
said stream. I just said play.
Again, technical limitations.
You have a Steam account.
Well, that's the
Technical
problem.
limitations.
I think you're forgetting the fact that Bifrost is bipolar. It doesn't. Yeah.
13's also off. There's also
Yeah, like I said, everything except for the Pixel remasters are all on sale.
Okay, so I'm
So-
legitimately confused by what you mean by technical limitations.
As in, I might not be able to play it. Like, my technology might not be able to process playing it.
Oh shit, the City of Final Fantasy is free to play because of the sale now.
Wait, City
For
of
the
Final
looks of it.
Fantasy?
Cydia.
Oh no, it is. Oh no, it's already free to play. It's just
I was
like
about to say that's
standard
normal.
edition. Okay,
That's
never mind.
normal about. That's normally how
We
that
just
works.
need to get Bifrost
Yeah,
up
because
to
it said,
date.
well, on the page it says 65% off, but then it says free to play, and it's like, what the fuck? But yeah,
Oh,
it's
That's because of the standard edition. Yeah,
yeah, it's referring to that. I just took a look. Yeah.
that right.
Alright, put
Oh geez,
hashtag
reviews
help
mostly
Remy
negative.
get better Bifrost.
Let's see, all reviews mixed, but recent reviews are mostly negative. Yeah.
What?
Admittedly, I haven't
Hmm.
heard really good things about the Dissidia NT game.
By the way, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered is also on sale.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'd want the normal one or the remastered or
The
what.
remastered would probably be best.
All right, it's only a couple bucks more, so I don't mind. It's not that
Well,
much of a
your
price increase.
If your computer can't, if you don't think your computer can handle the original, why do you think it'll be able to handle the remaster?
Also, by the way, aren't those technical limitations now that I think about it, aren't those technical limitations only like just with the emulators? Because we're talking about Steam, so
Well,
can
specifically,
Steam not?
specifically, it's anything like N64 and further.
Okay. I was gonna mention another bonus to getting these would be that they have like little I guess you could say quality of life bonuses to them. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Forrest was complaining about how slow the Chocobo minigame is. Well, this one has like speed boosters, so the
Yeah.
Chocobo minigame would actually be a lot faster.
You know what I just found?
What's up?
I'm fucking glad they did this.
What?
Ever Crisis is on Steam now.
Oh, nice.
It's no longer just mobile. Yes.
Alright, here's my new suggestion then. Hashtag get Remy enough money to get them on Switch.
I mean, they're probably on
Here-
sale on Switch.
okay.
I'd have to check,
Okay.
but I don't think I can actually buy them for. Damn, we'd
Yeah,
have
you
to buy like
can't,
cards.
but-
Here's what-
We'd have
here's
to
what
buy
I'm
like a.
gonna do.
Oh, what's
Here's
up?
what If my computer can run it, don't think Silver's computer is gonna have an issue.
Hmm.
That is
You'd
true.
be surprised, but
I have Final Fantasy VIII Remastered.
Okay, tell you what.
Well,
The winter sale lasts until early January. What if I buy you like just one game. You test it out, and if it works, okay, I'll get you the rest.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay, I'll get you
Alright.
7 since that's pretty much next on the docket anyhow.
Oh, I am so
And
glad
also,
that
to be
they
fair,
fucked up.
again, even if his computer can't handle it, he could just get 8 and 9 on Switch.
Oh, by the way, I may be busy on Ever Crisis now. Because I've been waiting for this one.
I just want you to play 3D Final Fantasies, babe.
I get that,
Sweet.
but sometimes my technology might not be able to.
Silver.
You have a Switch.
And I would just.
Silver.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
I
I was about to
I
fall
mean,
into
I
that
could
circular
see-
logic thing again.
could see if it's on sale on the Switch if it doesn't work. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it will, but we'll just have to see. But first, there we go.
Honestly, Remy, I would probably want to wait until you and I live together anyways. That way I
Agreed.
could better help you out through the games. Like, I wouldn't have to scream over, like, a Discord call. I could just be like,
Wait, you already
Literally-
own Final Fantasy VII.
I was trying to say
Oh.
say that earlier.
Oh, because I straight up said, "Oh, well, oops."
yeah,
Well, at least I didn't actually
fuck it.
lose money, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny because I pointed out, whatever, doesn't matter. So okay, I guess I. Also, Forrest, I thought that was more like you two doing it live. I thought that was more like with 10 and
No.
10 too. Oh,
10 and 10 2 live, yes. 8 and 9 live, no.
okay.
Because sorry to say this, guy, I care about Remy more, and I'd rather Remy know what he's getting himself into with 8 and 9 before he streams them.
Say what?
I said, sorry to say this, guy, but I actually care about Remy enough to where I don't want him just barreling into 9 and 8 on stream.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like you said you wanted to
Okay.
do it when you guys were like in the same
We're
room
living
together.
together. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah. When we're living together, that way I can help Remy through 8 and 9 a bit more easily, because then I won't need to like scream over a Discord call. I could just be literally just sat in a chair next to him and be able to properly point things out.
Okay, so I take it, given the fact that you already have 7, yeah, 7 didn't even work on Steam for you, huh?
I haven't tried it in a while, so I can't confirm at the moment, but
Okay.
So
Well,
which
at
it
some
is.
point, just let me know if it's fine, and then I'll see if I can get you the other games.
oh, there we go. Let's make this boss fight especially chaotic.
Sometimes you're
How
really
many are you
sadistic.
putting here?
Sometimes, Remy, you're very sadistic, and I love it.
3 Blastmans. 3
World of
Blastmen.
Final Fantasy.
3 booms.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
Skyco reminds you of like all your Pokemon Nuzlocks.
You shut up.
I'm legitimately waiting for the day someone has an entire team of Pokemon with self-destruct or explosion.
The entire bomb team, eh?
Yeah.
Oh hey, the after. Oh hey, the after years. I get. What about that one?
God, no! No!
That'll
no,
tide you over.
No! No! Bad episode!
Am I hearing a yes? I'm hearing a yes. All right. Well, it's going in the cart.
Oh
No!
my god.
Yep.
No! Bad episode!
No, you're getting it. I mean, you've already played
Wow.
4. Might as well do it.
You.
You get to play as a ninja. Actually, you get to play as many ninjas.
No episode! Bad!
Yes, you can do it. You're gonna. Yep.
I mean, you can trust me on this! The after years is not worth it!
I don't know. There are female characters in it that act like robots.
You're not helping my point. You know, you are
Silver
helping
just starts
my point.
violently shaking.
I mean,
Yeah, I honestly am, because the after you sucks fucking major ass.
It's just
and it
his
legit
room
hurt me
floods with
because
sweat.
4 is a really good game.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Doop. Okay. And there we go, a little psychological fake out there. Demolition Squad.
Keep in mind, Final Fantasy for the After Years is one of 2 Final Fantasies I've never beaten. I've played. The other is 12. And Remy knows my opinions on 12. He knows them very well.
Okay. Yeah, this
Yeah,
should...
your opinions on 12 can be described or can be shortened to 2 words. Skill issue. Anyway,
It can be shortened to 3. Pile of shit.
so wait, which games have you played but not completed?
There are only 2. Final Fantasy for the After Years and Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, hey, Stas.
the only reason I haven't finished the After Years is because I got distracted with other stuff, and I've been meaning to go back to it.
It's not worth it.
Or
Alright.
is it?
No, it isn't.
I mean, I was having fun with it before, but I just, like, other stuff came up.
If you care at all about the characters, it's not worth it. And then there's the cheap-ass boss fights that the game loves to throw at you for no fucking reason. I will always be bitter about the fight on the moon and how you're expected to be able to just take care of that with no prep time, no real ability to deal damage, while the boss is constantly fully healing itself.
Yeah, I did not think this part through.
I mean, I kind of like Edward's character development. Like,
Yeah, okay. Edward goes through great character development. Edge... It's like Edge is an entirely different person. And I get like, oh, he's matured, but even growing up, you don't lose that much of yourself. It straight up didn't feel like it was Edge, just some guy with his name. Because you have the fact that Edge and Gridea have no shared lines together in the entire game, really. Which leaves some potential event that happened between them that led to them not talking that we never get any context for. What happened? And why is no one acknowledging the fact that these two just won't say anything to each other? It makes the growing relationship they had at the end of 4 feel completely pointless because it's completely ignored.
I do think it's pretty cool that, I forget what the doll's name is. It's like
Calcibrina.
Calcibrina. I do think it's pretty cool that one dwarf girl was able to, like, effectively reprogram the dolls to work for, to protect the dwarves and stuff. That was kind of cool.
Oh, and then there's that one dwarf girl who, despite all the dwarves canonically being bearded Vivi faces, she gets to be a cute girl with pink hair for some reason. Which really just ends up making the party feel more homogenized than it really should.
I mean, it really did feel weird that she actually looked more like human than the other dwarves. It's like,
yeah,
just why? Like, you can still make her look feminine without any, like, while still making her, like, just black-bodied with
like a dwarf.
like a black mage body. Like, you can still make her look feminine.
Yeah,
But either way, I mean, I didn't really mind too much. It was still kind of like, yeah. Like, it felt
Alright.
weird, but I didn't mind it too much.
It is legitimately bad that my favorite character, my favorite of the new characters, was Yang's daughter, and really I could care less about the rest of them. Like, I guess it was cool that, oh, that's another thing. Which one was it? Which one was the boy, Porum?
Oh, Palom and Porum? Yeah, Porum
Yeah.
was the Black Mage kid.
Yeah, Porum, that's cool he gets a stage girlfriend, but also, like, again, it doesn't feel like him. What was it, like, 15 years? He's just a completely different person in every way. His personality doesn't change that much. Like, Porum and Edge
There we
do
go.
not feel like themselves anymore. And we're just supposed to accept that, like, oh, major character development for them happened completely off screen. That's not good enough!
Alright, let's
To
see.
know why they are the way they are now. A lot can happen in 15 years, yes. I would like to know what happened. What caused basically them to go, basically had to go complete 180 personality-wise, and
Okay.
why it's actually only only them. No one else underwent that much character change. It's only those two.
Ah, I was not paying attention to my health. I probably should. In a battle against 3 Blastmen. Actually,
I'm surprised you're not bringing up what happened. Well, I guess you're probably trying not to say it because of spoilers, but I'm surprised you're not bringing up what happens with what the hell is his name?
Kane?
Wait, who?
You talking about Kane?
No, the guy. The Lunarian dude.
oh,
I
Fusoya.
forget his name. Fusoya. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not complaining about that part where he's with a certain someone and Zeromus's wrath pops up again, and he's like, "You go, I'll take care of it," and it's never resolved. Like whatever happens
be
to him,
honest.
or at least I don't think it is. I think it's
I'll
just
be-
like,
I'll
oh, he's
be
just taking
honest.
care of the return of, Zeromus, and it's like, yeah.
I'll be perfectly honest, Golbez and Fusoya felt like complete nothing characters in that game, so I didn't even really remember anything about them, other than that stupid fight on the moon that I mentioned. Like, they just didn't feel like anything. And I get that's the point of them. Fusoya's more of a plot device from 4, and Golbez is still trying to figure out who he is. But it does kind of mean that I just don't really feel anything for them.
Alright,
I mean, Kane becoming like a Paladin Dragoon combo was kind of cool, though.
Yeah, no, I will give the After Years credit for, if I give the After Years credit for one thing, it's giving us the concept of a Holy Dragoon. That is the one thing I will give that game. Other than I guess other than giving us Yang's daughter, because again, honestly, probably the best. Honestly, not probably the best, just the best of the new cast.
maybe
Yeah. Theodore can
conveyors.
fuck right off with his whiny ass bullshit.
Wait, who was whiny?
Theodore.
Oh, that was his name. I could not. I knew it began with a C, but it's like, what was his name again? Yeah. God, Theodore sounds like a name where it's like, you know, it sounds almost like a kind of a situation where the parents can't decide what to name their kids. Like, they have two different ideas, so they just mash them together.
Yeah.
Like, I want to name him
Awesome,
Cecil
because
Jr. No,
Theodore-
I want to name him Theodore. Fine, we'll compromise.
It's a Marmaduke situation. Except for Marmaduke, it's a dog, so like it's fine. Theodore is a person, and he has the dumbest non-name ever. Oh, and then let's bring up Edge's students, who are basically just each of them are like 1/4 of Edge from the previous game. Which makes me question why Edge underwent such a dramatic change even more. We're still letting these kinds of characters through, so why have Edge be completely different?
It's probably, well, easy. It's a copy X situation. What do I base that off of? The fact that you just said that there are 4 ninjas that are kind of mirroring him. Yes, I actually went there. I was gonna make the joke before, but then you said, well, Edge isn't like himself, and it's like, holy shit.
I'll be honest, my complaints with how Edge and Porum were handled could have been completely mitigated if they just explained shit. The game expects you to just accept all these changes that have happened with no explanation on any of it.
Normally,
Don't get any context.
Normally, I would say it's a whole Chekhov's gun situation where not everything needs an explanation, but some of the things like that, yeah, you kind of do.
If a character's personality has completely changed between games, it would be nice for them to acknowledge how.
I mean, I figured when it came to Porum, like, when he first appears on screen with Palom, you know, getting grilled by Palom, and he just, like, completely backsasses her by saying,
Oops.
I don't have to tell you every facet of my life, or something like that.
Yeah.
I figured that was just because, oh, he's older, and he's sick of, you know, Palom trying to, like, you know, just,
I get
you know,
that,
discipline
but-
him and stuff, but then it's like, I don't know, I mean, I don't know, he just might be going through an edgy phase, but, yeah, well, I don't know, I didn't
An
really
edgy
play all
phase
of it,
in
and I don't
his
really
mid-twenties.
remember too much of it, so, yeah.
An edgy phase in his mid-20s.
Well, maybe he didn't have one when he was, you know, a teenager, I don't know.
I get that, like, for Porum, it could very easily be explained away by, oh, he's just grown up. But again, they never tried to give any reasoning behind it. They just expect you to be like, okay, yeah, no, that's cool. It's bad writing is what it is. Completely changing characters and then not even bothering to even give a single line as to why they changed. And again, that's the whole situation with Edge and Rydia. They have no shared dialogue. Hell, that game has like group attacks that you can do if you have certain people in the party. Edge and Rydia have none. These two who are being set up as like a potential pairing by the previous game have suddenly no synergy with each other, and it's not explained why.
Okay, question in this one. It's supposed to be the 3rd fortress stage. Should I just give them their own health bars in the sense that they have to die separately for you to succeed, or should I just leave it as it is, where if one of them dies, all 3 die?
One of them dies, all 3 die, because if it's 3 blast men, it's way too brutal.
Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Yeah, that's my Final Fantasy 40 After Years rant. At least one of many that I have. Doors next time when I tear Theodore's whiny ass a new fucking hole.
Poor guy already got fucked over by the riders.
Everyone did. I never beat the After Years, but I decided to look up how it ends, and it feels like a non-ending. It feels like a, well, everything's back to normal. Let's just not acknowledge any of the shit that's happened.
I mean, I do think it's pretty cool that it tries to link all of the Final Fantasies together. Even if it is, like, in a bit of a oddball, haphazard way, but it's still kind of neat that they at least tried.
And that took me...
You know.
Let's see.
It also explains why... It might also explain in some worlds why there aren't any crystals. So it's like, but then again, now that I think about it,
It's not
no, I
if
guess it
needed.
doesn't really.
I think I'll go ahead and save, and then I guess I can...
What's
Alright. Oh, just talking aloud to
No, not
myself.
you, Forrest. No, not you. It sounded like Forrest was trying to say something, but it was just like,
I was like, yeah, well, I mean, the explanation is not really needed. I will bring this up, though, however, and I find this hilarious. What Theodore does wrong is what Ursula does right. Ursula being Yang's daughter.
yeah.
In the whole, I want to be trusted by my parents kind of situation. Because in Ursula's case, it literally is that Yang does not trust her to be on her own, even though he taught her everything he knows and should be able to trust that she can take care of herself.
There we go.
Though, in her case, it does make sense that she would be upset. Whereas for Theodore, Theodore in the beginning of the game, he's on a mission, yet he's still whiny about like, oh, Dad doesn't trust me enough. Like, he sent you on a mission, kid. Yeah, he sent Biggs and Wedge with you, but like, it's Biggs and Wedge. You expect them to do anything?
I mean, weren't they also there to like teach him and guide him and stuff? So it's like,
Yeah.
that was kind of it.
Which also brings another thing. For Ursula, she was trained off-screen pretty much from the first moment that she could start training. Theodore has undergone none.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that mission he was on a training thing? Because
Yes.
wasn't the whole point like going to get the rat's tail to like complete his training or whatever?
Yes. Which again brings up the whole thing of like, he's whining about like not being fully trusted by his dad and all that stuff. But like, I mean, you haven't undergone training yet. Whereas with Ursula, when she complains about that, it makes sense because she was already trained. Yang trained her basically from the moment that she could be trained. But when she complains about him not trusting her to take care of herself, it actually makes sense because he should trust her to take care of herself.
I mean, to
He told
Yang's
her
credit,
everything
it's
he
more like a
knows.
protective father type thing, but yeah.
It's less of a
What?
spoiled brat
What?
kind of situation.
How
more
did-
of a
What?
I don't want to be coddled situation.
No idea what happened there.
Oh, and then we have... She's such a nothing character to the story in my mind that I don't even remember her name. I just remember her as Palom's son, Sage girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring up Edward's assistant because I'm pretty sure she's like part of the party. The only thing I remember about her is that she has the economizer ring.
That's
literally it.
forgot she... Here's the thing, I'm so just wanted to bring her up. I completely forgot she existed. That's how little she matters to anything. I straight up forgot she even exists. I do gotta bring up though, like you said, Edward gets major props. And so
Yeah,
does
because
Kane.
he becomes so resourceful and stuff. It's like total redemption over.
Over all the crap that he is in the OG story.
Yeah.
Is he stronger? No, but he's a better character. And then of course
Yeah.
you have Kane, which Kane's character arc in the After Years is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Alright, let's see.
I will not go into what his character arc is in the game, because that is legitimately something I want. Like, if you play the After Years, play it simply for Kane. Once you get Kane the Holy Paladin, you've beaten the game as far as I'm concerned, because the rest of the game doesn't matter.
I will also admit the whole lunar phase is. I don't hate it, but it can be a little frustrating because sometimes only certain monsters will appear under certain moons. So it's like if you're trying to complete the bestiary, then there's that, or if you're trying to get like certain items or what have you,
Yeah.
you know, like drops. But yeah,
Sounds
I
like...
get why they did it.
Alright.
I get why
I
they
mean it's
did
no
it
more
because,
frustrating
like,
than just trying to find a rare monster anyway. But it's like, yeah,
yeah. I get why they did it because the World of 4 is so intrinsically tied to its moons.
yeah.
Okay.
It's dumb. And hilariously, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince actually has a similar system with the seasonal system, but for one, it's less of a pain, and two, the game actually gives you options for how to bypass part of it.
Okay.
Like, I legitimately don't think there was ever a time in that game where I actually was upset by, like, the seasons and stuff. Because, like, it takes, like, 3 minutes, or not 3 minutes, but, like, 5 or so minutes between seasonal changes. So it's not even that long of a wait if you have to wait for it. And again, they give you items that let you shift the season ahead one spot. Actually, how for the final boss, I've actually been grinding Yggdrasil leaves from Cosmic Chimeras. They only show up during 2 seasons. I'm like, well, I've got seasonings, I might as well.
What?
Oh yeah, one thing that I think is cool is when you're going through that major boss gauntlet, you know, like fighting all of the monsters from within the crystals. I do think it's cool that if you use certain characters as like special dialogue, like for example, if you have Golbez and you're fighting the like the reincarnation of the 4 fiends, they all express how like happy they are to see him again.
Yeah.
And then there's I think there was one where what's her name? Barbaracia or whatever.
Barbaracia.
Yeah, like if you use Kane against her, I think it's more like Kane basically forgives her or something for like. Oh man, I forget exactly what happens, but I know there's like special dialogue between them.
I think she did.
Which I think is funny. Which I think is funny considering there was like this whole fan idea that, you know, she was actually like crushing on him or trying to seduce him or something.
I think she also teased him a fair bit about his crush on Rosa, so... If I remember right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
edges. Yeah, and again, I like the idea of some of the joint attacks, or unite attacks as I shall call them, because they basically stole that from Suikoden.
Well, I thought getting that level done was gonna take me longer, but
Yeah, here we go. She recognizes Kane if he's in the party as well as Golbez. She bears Kane no ill will as he admits he fought her to give her peace and is overjoyed to see Golbez again, though he asks her to forgive him for fighting her. Okay, so it's Golbez who asks for forgiveness. Alright.
Laser grid deathmatch, round 2. As simple as this level is, I'm pretty happy with this one.
I pick him up so I can give him some switches. He's like, nope, climbs into his higher box.
Oop. Double KO! Seriously, this idea I had was just so dumb. And it still counted. Or not? No? Ah. Yeah, this one was kind of just a goofing off kind of level I made a while back, so.
Okay, wow, it's actually really funny that you say Rydia and Edge have no lines together. Because I was looking up Rubicante, and it says, he gives Edge a clue on how to defeat Ifrit during the Second Battle of Eblan, who has taken control of the castle, and Rydia and Edge learn Rubicante's Inferno as a band ability.
Ooh.
So
So the two of them have a band ability, yet they don't share a single line of dialogue with each other.
That is kind of odd.
Okay, that brings up even more. Why do they not share a single line of dialogue?
Extreme Rainbow Road.
The player can have a one-on-one fight with him as Edge and obtain Rubicante's cloak, the Fire Scarf. With it, Edge can absorb any fire elemental attacks. After defeating him, Edge acknowledges Rubicante is still a worthy opponent and has possibly made peace with him. Oh yeah. And as for, let's see, Scarmiglion, let's see, during the battle he begs to be killed before his soul is crushed, and afterwards thanks to Party as one of the spirits of the land. If Golbez is in the party, he will thank him for accepting him for what he was despite being hideous and unworthy.
Let's see.
And finally, Cagnazzo. When he is defeated, he is glad to return to his sleep. If Golbez is in the party, he wishes him peace and peace, as they may share the same hell. Cagnazzo is joyous to see Golbez again, claiming it in honor, but is unable to finish his sentiment before passing on. You know, I was gonna say, wow, it's almost like these 4 fiends were actually just like, I don't know, earthly elementals, but were corrupted, but given that Cagnazzo says they're gonna share the same hell together, I guess not. I guess they really were fiends.
It's likely that they were and that Cagnazzo was already just kind of evil.
Yeah.
Nature of water is that it can be very... is that it tends to shift.
Hmm.
Up. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh boy. I forgot how precarious I made this. Ooh, right. Hooah! I need to come up with something for my next level. It would be the 4th fortress level for Dr. Hand, and then the idea I had was I would basically have the Mega Man 4 moment of, oh, you're going through this fortress, but he's not the bad guy. It turns out Wily is, and now Mega Man has to chase after him. Let's see what other levels there are. Mildly Kaizo Cutman. I'm a little concerned.
Dr. Hand is just like, wait, no, I'm not the bad guy here. Mega Man is like, oh, you can't fool me, robo-fucker. Dr. Wily's just like, wait, what have you been doing with the robot masters I've been sending you? The silence is just
the awkward
perfect.
silence, and then he's just like, to be fair,
I should have just kidnapped Kalinka again. Look, I'm just going to ignore all this. You want me to just go to your fortress?
Please do.
Yes, let's just... anything to stop this.
Ooh, okay. So playing as Proto Man for this level.
Oh, I forget. Can Ursula, like, what are some of Ursula's moves, if you remember? Like her abilities.
I don't remember her moves.
Okay, let me look up something real quick, because I kind of realized something, but...
Pretty sure she has a lot of same moves that her father does.
Ursula. Okay, so let me just look real quick.
Also, yes, I will stand by. I said that they stole the bond attack stuff from Suikoden's Unite attacks. I will stand by that.
Oh, I think you got part of Ursula's story a little incorrect here, because you said that Yang trained her, like, in everything she knows, but the thing is, it's like Yang just straight up refuses to train her as a monk, as he believes she is placing too much value on strength and power.
So I misremembered that.
Yeah.
Still better character
So what
than
happens is,
Theodore.
yeah, she heads up to Mount Hobbs, where she's attacked by a mom bomb, rescued by Yang, who reprimands her, but Ursula explained she was going to inspect the impact site of a meteor that struck in the west, and didn't tell Yang because she knew he wouldn't allow her. Yang agrees to let Ursula accompany him, and the two inspect the crater and head back to Fabul. Alright. Let's see. What are her abilities?
Okay, well, it's not exactly Kaizo, but it definitely cranked up the difficulty here. Needed that. Oh, this guy. This asshole. Here we go. Huh. Okay. There we go, checkpoint. I see the meme. There we go.
Anyway, what I was going to point out was, one of the bosses you have to fight in the True Moon just so happens to be the Doom Train,
Nice.
or the Ghost Train. So I was basically saying, hey, you know, you get to suplex the train again in this.
No.
Am I lying, or am I telling the truth? He's just going to have to play and find out.
Motherfucker,
I
suplex
don't
a
want to
train.
go.
Only
Look,
this
I
time you get to
wanted
do
have
it
to
as a
suffer through that
you get to
game.
do it as a girl. Huzzah!
Here's the thing. I don't want him to have to suffer through that game.
Funny thing is, I can't help but think that they were making a reference to Sabin when they gave her the name Ursula, because it says here that Ursula. What's up?
Okay. Was not expecting that setup.
Because it says here Ursula is a female name which means she-bear. And the reason I think Sabin is because of that line where it's like, oh, I thought you were one of the bears or something. You know, when you're fighting, what's his name?
Vargas.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Terra says something about how she thought he was one of the bears that he had or something. Yeah.
God damn it!
And that's most of what the After Years has going for it. Is just shameless references.
I mean, I don't even know if that's actually meant to be a reference. It just made me think of it. Because, I mean, in what the fuck is wrong with me? In Katakana, her name can be read as Ashura, so it's probably just like it's either a Western reference or they just changed it from Ashura to Ursula, probably just to avoid confusion with the actual, you know, Esper.
The actual summon.
Yeah. Although it does say Ursula was originally going to be the name of her mother, which was retconned to Sheila, so... Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Okay, that is pretty Kaizo. That is indeed pretty Kaizo. Realizing that the freaking first thing... Okay, how about this setup? Nope. The idea is there, it's just a matter of executing it. There we go. Oh! Right. The blocks despawn when they get scrolled off screen.
Yep.
Well, at least... if I do it like this... There. Okay, so I'll have to jump down here. Two Cutmen. Let's see. Whew! Okay. Well, that level was a handful, but I think I managed to get through it okay. You know what? I'll give that a thumbs up. Let's see. Fierce BattleBots 8. Surge Man. Let's try it. And it looks like Sheep Man is the boss.
Best robot master.
The Lambs, Clarice. Watch nobody get that reference.
I was actually going to make my own reference and say it's time to silence the lamb, but alright.
Dang it, no. Double jump. Let's at least go with Proto Man in that case.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, right. Let's see. Okay, so I guess this whole level's gimmicks is, Boy Beam traps. I guess I'm raiding a military base and they're the security system or something? Oh, okay. Playing around with the Fuse Man gimmicks, too. Alright. Alright, I can...
Alright, you know, you're raiding military base. Be glad they're not firing missiles at ya.
Ow!
I still love that bit from Nintendo Ultimate Alien. Oh, you expect me to go out there and fight him? You're a technopath, and we're on an old military base. I'm sure you'll find some toys to throw at him.
Yoy. And suddenly the music stopped.
It is amazing how often they go back to Lost Soledad for that like series. Like for a place that felt like it was just gonna be a one-off location, it comes back like counting off of my head like 5 times. It shows up. As a location they go back to a lot, you know, like all things considered. Like I straight up think we see it more than we see Ben's house. Okay, probably not more.
Alright. I just had a funny idea.
What?
Imagine a Mega Man game, but friendly fire is turned on, so the Mega Man enemies accidentally hit each other.
Oh man, that's just reminding me now. Remember that topic from earlier about like dumb horror movies?
Oh, yeah?
The words friendly fire brought to mind the patriotic but anti-war horror movie Uncle Sam.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's the gimmick here. Oof. Alright.
But being a cheesy movie, actually kind of does the anti-war stuff pretty good by specifically bringing up the PTSD that veterans go through.
I mean,
And how sometimes, even though the cause may be good, the wrong people will join in.
yeah. Ah! Oh, come on.
The reason why I remember that is because of the admittedly really good snarky ass retort the titular Uncle Sam has in his first death scene. When his commanding officer's like, oh, don't worry about this cop getting shot, that was just friendly fire. He like shoots the commanding officer and is like, oh, don't worry, it was just friendly fire. Like, yeah, you try to excuse his death with friendly fire, he's gonna excuse yours. Also, that's why maybe you should check to see if the body's actually dead before you try to do that.
I'm just gonna play it safe here, and... Protojet. Oh, there we go.
My beanie boy.
I don't think they meant for the music to cut out. I think they meant for a screen transition, and that just didn't...
Come here, my bubba. Boy. Ooh. 3.
Oop!
4. Big lift in the cat.
I was about to ask.
Yeah. Are you throwing me spurs? Oh god, why would my brain go to this movie next? For some reason, the next horror movie that I remembered was Tammy and the T-Rex.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know if there's enough time in the day to explain that movie. At least in any way that would make it make sense. Long story short, Nerd Kid gets killed by bullies. Oswald doesn't even try to revive him. Brain gets transferred into a like animatronic T-Rex. Hijinks ensue with Crush. Murders hijinks, still hijinks. it is.
I swear, some of these people are just straight up on drugs.
Again, it's because the horror franchise is both scrutinized heavily and scrutinized not very scrutinized. 'Cause again, like as a genre, people tend to look down on it. So there's less expectations from like one-off movies. Like unless it's a part of like an already existing franchise, there's never really any expectations put on them other than blood and death.
Alright,
They tend to just do whatever. Sometimes they will get a franchise, like the Leprechaun franchise.
Oh. Okay.
And again,
This
that's
is an
not the
interesting
weirdest one,
setup.
but Taming the T-Rex is not even the weirdest premise I brought up today. Again, I bring up Evil Bong. Which also had about as much cinematic, like, care put into it as Tammy and the T-Rex. All things considered. But Evil Bong actually got like a franchise started. Tammy was a one-off. No, just because I'm never actually gonna subject you to Tammy and the T-Rex. Oh no, I'm not gonna say. I'm actually not gonna bring up the ending not until the stream ends.
Let's see.
Some people might actually want to watch that garbage heap.
Militia Man. They misspelled militia, but
It's another good one. Excuse me.
do. Oh, that's a Virtual Boy ass background.
So, one that's incredibly hard on the eyes.
Yeah, kinda. Okay, this is... Huh. Interesting setup.
Alright! I forgot about this one, somehow. There's a Grinch horror film that came out last year.
I think
the
I heard...
Mean One.
I think I heard about it.
Yeah, it's called The Mean One, and in the entire movie they always refer to him as The Mean One because they actually couldn't get the rights to the character's name.
Because of course.
Oh, and then there's the guy who didn't like musicals. Which was a stage show, actually, not really a movie, but...
Still pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, They went with a... oof.
What you doing, Mr. Labas?
And I'm also getting some slowdown, too. Fun. Ooh. Let's see.
There was the Tripper.
Oh, jeez.
Oh right, there was Black Friday.
I think I heard about that one.
Yep. And of course you have Willy's Wonderland.
Wasn't that the one that they actually had, like, Nicolas Cage be part of?
Yes.
I've heard that one
One
was...
that was also, it's one that was also notoriously, like notorious in that, although the the person who actually made the movie was okay with it, the studio was notorious for striking every video that was made about it.
Ah, well, that kind of sucks. Oh, geez, they
Yeah.
keep doing this.
They did eventually stop. Like, it was for a while, they just kept striking every movie they saw, every video they saw made on YouTube that was, like, about the movie, including stuff made by, like, you know, professional reviewers who are just kind of trying to do their jobs to spread the word about the movie.
Yeah. Sometimes,
It's like actively being like, we don't want any advertisement.
sometimes the copyright laws are just either bullshit to begin with or abused to high hell.
See, it's not that the copyright laws that they were abusing. It was YouTube's automated system.
Not much better.
Yeah. Being the good cuddlebot, Mr. Lance.
There we go.
Lance is currently laying with me and being a very good cuddlebot.
Aww.
Yeah. I can't reach my phone, so I can't take a photo of it, unfortunately. That's fine. Just want to let the moment be. Sometimes that's all you should and can do, is just let the moment be.
Let it be? Why not let it A?
Okay, smartass. Is Emstar still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I've just been quiet.
Okay. I was like wondering because you hadn't spoken in a while.
Drop.
Well, you guys have been talking about horror movies, so yeah. Didn't
I
really
guess to
have
be
much
fair,
because I
it's not
hadn't
really
heard of
your
any
area
of the
of
things you were
expertise.
talking about.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, not really your area of expertise. Neither is Remy's though.
More
but...
like the old stuff. Like if we're talking Vincent Price, Boris Karloff and stuff, yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah.
Classics more your speed, eh?
That like the old Universal
Respect
monster
the classics,
movies.
man.
The like the Universal monster verse kind of stuff is what I'm guessing.
That reminds me, didn't they plan on having a whole MCU thing, but with the Universal monsters? Like having a whole cinematic universe?
It kind of did.
I think it was just called. I think it was just called Dark Universe.
Because keep in mind that a lot of these monsters would have crossovers with each other.
That's true. Right. Huh.
I'm curious then how you'd react to the movie The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
I've heard of it. I've seen some of the. I think I've seen a trailer or two for it.
Yeah, for reference, it is a film that was based on the parts of the book for Dracula about how he got to like the ship travel between Transylvania and Britain that was not in any of the previous movies, with some stuff added in so that it could be a full-length movie. Like, I think they add in some more characters that weren't originally there just so they could, flesh it out, make it so that it hits the needed length for a movie.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Whoop. Okay.
It also returned Dracula to his roots as this, unearthly monster. Too much stuff has had Dracula be this pretty boy. Dracula was a demonic presence on Earth. His whole pretty boy thing was his magical charm. It's very likely that he didn't look good, he just gave the illusion of looking good.
Okay.
Hence why in The Last Voyage of the Demeter, when he's being brought to Britain, he's actually because he's so weak from having not feasted on much blood, he actually can't use his powers. He has to resort to stealth and brute strength. You bathing, Mr. Lance? You gotta be a clean freak, kitty.
Whew, there we go. Made it to the end. Alright. So, not that. Not that. Okay, so he's weak to Solar Blaze. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at Heavy Elite stuff more, because those two levels were actually pretty good. I think now we're at a point where we can call it.
Okay.
So, let's see who we can raid. Let's see. Tom is currently playing Pokemon Coliseum. He's doing more shiny Quagsire hunting, apparently. Mayumi is streaming some more Genshin Impact. Ooh! Haven't seen him on in a while. Silver the Shinobi, behold my latest plan, asserting my dominance by T-posing. I T-pose as well. Get good, scrub. Alright. We're going to raid with Dr. Wily's most evil robot master, Yuletide Man! Oh no, your lack of neck makes you far more T-like than I! Curse you, Silver the Shinobi! Alright, gonna go ahead and raid my old friend, Yucca Slight, who is apparently doing some doodles and commissions. Oh yeah, Maury Crumble. Maury Crumble. Mary Chrysler. Alright, I will go ahead and I believe tomorrow I have a morning shift at work, but then I have a couple of days off, so I will talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.